Hi everyone, it's Wendy here. I have some wonderful news. I weighed in today and I now weigh 172 pounds. So that is a total of 8 pounds lost since last Monday, which is very good. I'm now in week 2 of the diet, which week 2 is the hardest week to get through. If you can get through week 2, you are golden. So few of the symptoms that I'm having right now are, of course, headaches. I get a lot of headaches, partly because I'm sick, but another part of the headaches are because I'm on a diet and my food is kind of like, I guess, detox a little bit, you could say, because your body's so used to you putting in a certain amount of calories and a certain amount of carbs and a certain amount of sugars, and so when you cut it off from that, it starts kind of, I guess, withdrawing, you could say, and so you're getting symptoms of, headaches, you're feeling hungrier than normal, which is, don't give in to the hunger, it's a good sign. I like to tell myself if I feel hungry, then that just means it's the fat burning off. So, I mean, even if you've eaten, 3 meals and you still feel hungry, that's normal. Don't give in to the hunger. Another symptom are food cravings, which I will get into in a little bit, but I do have a confession to make to you guys. Friday, it wasn't Friday, it was actually Thursday. Thursday night, I was just horribly sick. I had 102 fever, and I had ate some soup earlier, and I felt really, really, really sick afterwards. And so I didn't eat anything the rest of the day, and my dad went to Sonic, and I asked him to get me a chocolate milkshake because I was hungry, but I didn't want to feel sick again. So I did have a chocolate milkshake on Thursday. So that's my confession. But, I was sick, so that's my excuse. But normally you wouldn't want to give in like that to your diet. But I was sick and I didn't know what else to eat, and I was hungry and I didn't want to get sick, or I didn't want to throw up. So, okay. So now on to food cravings. When you're on a diet, you will crave the most weirdest things on the planet. Like, for instance, when I'm not on a diet, I could care less about cheesecake. I'll eat cheesecake, but it's not like my first choice of dessert. But when I'm on a diet, for some reason, I just want cheesecake all the time. I don't know why. It's weird. Cheesecake, of course chocolate. Chocolate's wonderful. Just weird stuff like potatoes. I'm not a big potato eater, but when I'm on a diet, potatoes sound so great to me. It's so weird. So, just gotta think, in your mind, I can have that stuff whenever I want. I don't need it right now. I don't need it to succeed and survive, and so just keep that in mind when you're having the food cravings. Now, there are some substitutions for you if you're having a hard time with giving up bread or stuff like that. MOSSIMO tortillas. This is probably backwards, but carb balance. If you look on here, where does it say it? It says 6 net grams of carbs. So if you're on a low carb diet, I don't know about low calorie, it has 120 calories per tortilla, so that's not very low calorie if you're going to add stuff onto the tortilla. But low carb, it only has 6 carbs in it, which is very good. If you're wanting to make a quesadilla, you cut it in half. Remember, it's all portion control. Serving size is 1 tortilla, so you cut the tortilla in half, and you can make like half a quesadilla, which is really plenty, and it's really all you need. But stuff like that. I like to make pizzas on this. I like to toast it in my toaster oven and get some pizza sauce, which you need to look on the label, see how many carbs are in that. But I like to get pizza sauce, spread it on there, cheese and pepperoni, and put it in the toaster oven. It makes a really pretty good low-carb pizza. I'm going to show you something. But if I show you this, you have to promise me that you won't abuse it. Because when you abuse it, it's going to, I'll explain in a second. But I'm going to show you this. And you're going to love me for it, but you can't go wild. Okay? This is my secret. Russell Stover's sugar-free candy. Let's see. What is the carb intake on one of these sugar-free candies? So, in the turtle squares, a serving size is 3 pieces. So in 3, the turtles is that one right there, the one that my finger's on, that's the turtle. And 3 pieces of those, it has 210 calories. So if you're on the low calorie diet, I'm sorry, but this candy is probably not for you, and you'd be better off with that 100 calorie pack stuff. Okay, but on low carb diet, this has, sorry, I don't have my glasses on, 1 carb and 3 pieces of this chocolate candy. So that's good. That's low carb. But do you know what else it has? 23 grams of sugar alcohol. Do you know what sugar alcohol does to you? It makes you fart and be gross. So if you're gonna eat this stuff, only eat 3. And only eat it if you like absolutely cannot live without chocolate, because if you eat it too much, it's gonna stunt your weight loss. Like if you eat it all the time, you're not gonna lose any weight. I don't know what it is in the candy, but I used to eat one like every day, and it makes your weight loss go slower. So I usually save these for emergencies, like, you know, certain time of the month kind of thing, or if I'm sad and need a piece of chocolate to make me happier, because the endorphins I use, you know, I eat some of this. This is my dad's bag. This was not my bag, I promise. He loves this stuff because he's a chocolate fiend. So, and he was blessed with a good metabolism, but he eats sugar-free stuff because he likes to be healthy. This is also endorsed by Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. That's a wonderful foundation. But yeah, I just wanted to show you some substitutes you can have. So, I have another fun recipe for you guys. Last night I made pizza puffs for dinner. Pizza puffs are delicious, and there's only, I think we calculated it, and there was only like 4 per puff, and the puffs were like this big, you know, this round and this big. So I mean, they were like 2 would be good for like a lunch or a dinner or something like that. And I figured I would put the recipe in the what's it called below? I don't know, in the box below. So y'all, those of you with family and stuff who are like, well, I want to be on a diet, but my kids don't eat, you know, the same stuff I do, blah, blah, blah. Pizza puffs are fun. Kids will love them. You know, husbands will love them. They're a fun, like, Super Bowl snack. They're low carb, as long as you don't go too crazy with them. It's a really fun recipe. I had fun making them, and I will, they're down in my fridge right now, otherwise I'd bring them up and show you, but yeah. So, that was fun. Trying to think of what I was supposed to say next. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, word choices when on a diet. I don't like to tell myself like I can't have something, because then what does that do? That just makes you want it more, does it not? So you're like, oh, I can't have that Twix bar, and then like it's just like sitting there and you can see it and you're like, I can't have it. You know, it's just gonna make you want it more. So you gotta tell yourself like, I don't need that Twix bar. I choose not to eat that Twix bar. I choose to be healthy over eating that Twix bar. You know, stuff like that. Another way to look at a diet is actually not as a diet, but as a lifestyle change. And sorry, I can't sit still. I have ADHD. Anyway, it's like, look at the diet as a lifestyle change, because yeah, you can diet and you can lose all this weight, but what's going to happen when you're off the diet? I went off the diet and I gained all the weight back. So it's more of a lifestyle change because you can't really, go back to the way you used to eat before the diet and expect to stay the, weight that you got down to when you were on the diet. So just remember, it's a lifestyle change. Once you make this change, it's for the good. If you want to keep the weight off, you have to keep eating healthy. So, another thing to remember is portion control. I know that's where a lot of people get stuck at, is portion control, because they think, well, I'm on a diet, I can have this, this, and this, and still be fine because it's all, 5 carbs total. But do you really need the quesadilla and the cheese stick and the pickle and, everything else that you have for lunch, or do you just need the salad on the plate and the half a quesadilla? So just take into consideration, what you're putting into your body. Eat slow. Don't eat fast, because the faster you eat, the longer it's going to take for your body to send that signal that it's full. When you eat slower, your body processes it better and will send the signal that it's fuller faster. So you don't need that stupid sense of crap to sprinkle on your food. I don't get that. I don't get the sprinkle stuff. I don't get the hydroxy cut pills. I don't get any of that. They're just out there to take your money. It's just all in your brain. Just remember to use your brain when it comes to food. You don't need a pill to help you. You don't need something you sprinkle on your food to help you. You just need you to help you. So that's my tip for this week. I will see y'all next week. I hope y'all are being just as strict and successful on your diet as I have been. Like I said, I've lost 8 pounds. That's so exciting. And I will see y'all next week. Bye.